Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch inside the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. 2-2. Squaring with 2 strikes as he gets this one down. Aguilar takes it in, and not in time as the run scores. Now at the plate, Mitch Haniger, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Segura runs. Popped him up. Here comes Yelich. Just foul. Throw over to the bag. A runner at first with no outs here. And it's 1-1. He's running again. Strike called. Now the throw down. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. Now a look and a throw back to second. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Standing in, Nelson Cruz. And the Mariners trying to make this first inning even bigger here. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. 1 out and a runner on second base. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And he struck him out. Now in the box, Kyle Seager, runner in scoring position with Sagan.
Kyle Seager.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Fouled away. Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Runner breaks for third. Again, another foul ball. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires. Here now is the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Ball 1. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss at a ball down. Hit out towards second. Gordon is there. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Settling in now, Mike Moustakas, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Right over the middle, knee high.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is. At the plate, Ryan Healy. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Bounced weakly near the plate. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Now at the plate, Mike Zunino. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Zunino absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault these guys today for the swing and miss. In today's game with so many shifts, there are no hits to be had on the ground. But when this guy does connect against left-handed pitching, it is fun to watch. Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Mike Zunino is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Coming to the plate now, James Paxton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. This one's down to third. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Here's D. Gordon now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. This is on the ground over to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to. Leading off the inning, Jesus Aguilar. And they'll need him to get something going here. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So stepping in, Jonathan Scope. Left side. And into left field for a 1-out hit. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. No balls and a strike to count. I'm set with the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ryan Braun becomes out number 2 this inning. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball. Gene Segura standing in. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. This one's down to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High pop-up. Arcia is there. And that's the second out of the inning. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 2 out here and a runner at second. A shot down the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Popped him up. Pena over to his right. And that ends the inning. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
The 3-2 pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Here comes the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. In now is Lorenzo Cain as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
You're on the mound in this situation, you only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Line drive, fair ball down the line. Arcia rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score, and the Brewers have drawn even. We're all square at 1 apiece. And he is in there. Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Yelich. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. In there for strike 1. A ball and a strike. Anderson on third. Cain is at second with nobody out.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Misses, ball 2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Now batting, Mike Moustakas. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Second and third here, 1 man out. Fouled off. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Digging in now for the Brewers, Jesus Aguilar. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
And the throw is in time. It's a strike. Now at the plate, Ryan Healy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now here's the pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Strike two swinging.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Here now it's Mike Zunino looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And a ball 1-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Down to the plate, Guillermo Heredia. He drew a walk his first time up. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. And he struck him out. Here's Jonathan Scope now to start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle. The pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cruz going back at the track. The wall. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Next for Milwaukee, Ryan Braun. was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now. A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air to center. Waiting on it is Heredia, and that's the second out of the inning. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Drops in a strike to start the at bat. 0-1.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
And Seager will put this one away. So now the pitcher for the Mariners, James Paxton, a base hit in his first trip. Denard Span will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 4, Denard Span.
And it's fouled away. Pitch on the way. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Way in front of that fastball. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Here's D. Gordon now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And a step off. Now a bunt attempt here. Moustakis fields it cleanly. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Gene Segura standing in. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a
got him looking, and number 52 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 52.
Here it comes. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Anderson is retired, and there's 1 away. In now is Lorenzo Cain, who's 1 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call from the same location over and over and over.
Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
2 out, nobody on. 1-2 for Christian Yelich. And he fouls this one off.
When you have 2 strikes on you, As a hitter, if you get something that you can handle.
A swing and a miss. Leading off the inning, Mitch Haniger, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in once again, Nelson Cruz. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Joaquin Soria, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Joaquin Soria.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Started that swing a bit too early. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Standing in, Kyle Seager. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He's 0-for-2 in the ballgame so far. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And a fastball just a bit high. A strike, and it's 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jesus Aguilar is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Moustakas leads off first with 1 away. And he chased it in the dirt. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. Here's Ryan Braun now, 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And this will be fouled away. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Ready for another shot now. Manny Pena. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Adam Warren trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Now this ball popped up. Playable, however, behind the plate for Zunino. And he will make the play back there, and an opportunity goes by the boards here as that will end the inning. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Hard on the ground towards short. Garcia gloves it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So striding in, Mike Zunino. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. That will bring in Guillermo Heredia now. Lifetime numbers against Soria. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Garcia fields it cleanly, and he's safe. Coming to the plate now, Adam Warren. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Chris Herman will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 26. Chris Herman.
Runners on the move for second. That's a strike to throw down. And he'll be tagged out. It's Alex Colomé gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Now here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. 0-1.
Orlando Arcia.
Fouled off. The 1-1. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Joaquin Soria.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. And he'll step off. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Ready now, Alex Colomé. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Cameron Maybin will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, D. Gordon. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. He's set, and the pitch. Fouled away. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Runner goes. One attempt misses. The throw down. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Runner going a second time. Stays alive, still 0-2. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. One and two, here it comes. Taken for strike 3, the throw. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And now they'll slap the tag on him as he tries to get back to second. It's a double play. Gene Segura standing in. Lifetime numbers against Soria. He's 2 for 3. Jacob Barnes enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Got him swinging, and that will end. Edwin Diaz is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments.
0-2, here it comes. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now from the stretch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Diaz, a native of Puerto Rico. He was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2000. And the right fielder is there to make the... So digging in now, Mitch Haniger.
Leading off for the Mariners, left fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heat.
Behind 0-2 now. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Now batting.
Here's Nelson Cruz now.
Nelson Cruz.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. Slider stayed too low. Ball two. Now the 2-0. This is popped up, and this is taken in for the second out. In now, Kyle Seager. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Dan Jennings gets the call here as he'll try and look for one out to finish this thing off. Now here it comes. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
You know what, Matty? I think it's so tough for a lefty to stay.
And he gets strike three called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really stood out to me in this one, guys. Absolutely electric stuff on the mound.
We are under the bright lights tonight. Here's Mookie Betts, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Boston, right fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch. Strike is into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it. Makes the play, one away. Into the box now, J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
First offering on its way. Just missed with a breaking ball. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. Kershaw now on 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
There to make the play is Puig for route number 2.
Batting third.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And that misses, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. Looked like a slider there. A ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the. Striding into the box, Kike Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Kike
Way in
Hernandez.
front of a great slider that time. He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Manning.
Hit hard on the ground to first.
Machado.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in now, Justin Turner. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. No balls and 1 strike. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. And it's 1-2.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. Swing and a miss as he chased. Striding in for Boston, Mitch Moreland will lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next.
Moreland.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Slider's in for a strike.
Counts 1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Still 1-2. The 1-2 sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Xander Bogaerts waits on deck. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. Stepping up now, Xander Bogaerts. And he'll step off and try again. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Dozier over to his left. 2 gone. At the plate, Eduardo Nunez. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Kershaw looks in. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Kershaw now on 1-1. 1-2 now.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
This one's down to third. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. So here's Matt Kemp now, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Swings through it for strike number 2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Now Dozier with a drive out to left field. Martinez looking up. Gone! Next up for Los Angeles, Cody Bellinger. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And bouncing ball foul. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Cody Bellinger becomes out number 2 this inning. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. And leading off the inning, Brock Holt, and they'll need him to get something going here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hernandez is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Next up for the Red Sox, Sandy León.
Number 3, Sandy León.
Here's the first pitch to him. Nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Chris Sale. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. And Machado will make the catch here. Striding in once again, Kike Hernandez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Digging in, Manny Machado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Martinez comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1. Hernandez stands at first with 1 out. Got him swinging in the dirt. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
The catcher, number 9.
Digging in to try it again. Yasmani Grandal was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he'll get back in safely as wisely he hadn't committed too strongly toward third base. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. And he struck him out. Here's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Missed with a breaking ball. 2-0 pitch on the way. A high fastball is in there.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Struck him out. Here's J.D. Martinez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Stepping into the box, Andrew Benintendi will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Popped him up. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. So here's Matt Kemp now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Matt Kemp.
First delivery to him on the way. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him. 0-1. And And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now 0-2.
You could definitely tell this hitter's been guessing at the plate and guessing wrong. But here's where you can't expand the zone. You have to take a deep breath and try and fight yourself back to an even count.
Again, a 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Matt Kemp is retired leading off the bottom of the fourth. Dozier, originally from Mississippi, he was an 8th-round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. And he got another one here. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter. Mitch Moreland comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Late swing at a slider for a strike. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Digging in, Xander Bogaerts. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. A chance here for Dozier at second. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away. So coming to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get them.
Threw it right past him. Next for the Dodgers, Yasiel Puig. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
There to play it is Moreland, and there's one away. So here now is the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Kike Hernandez. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1. Up around the face. in the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Kike Hernandez becomes the second out in the bottom of the fifth. Manny Machado is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way down the third baseline. And there's his first base hit in this one. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Kershaw ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. At the plate, Justin Turner, a hit in 2 tries so far. Here's a high pop-up. Holt is there, and he puts this one away for the... Here's Brock Holt now. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Bouncer up the middle. Machado is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Striding in, Sandy Leon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hernandez has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now to the plate is the Red Sox pitcher, Chris Sale. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. 2 out, nobody on. In for strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, why would you throw a third pitch down the middle right here? Expect something down the way, maybe bouncing in front of the plate.
And he struck him out. So it might. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Going to strike that victim twice in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time. Ready for another chance? Matt Kemp. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Holt scoops it up. Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out. Here's Brian Dozier now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2.
And we'll have to. Here's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Digging in, J.D. Martinez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there. But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down. Maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. J.D. Martinez is the second out in the 7th inning. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Hernandez has it in his tracks. And that's the 3rd out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cody Bellinger. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Tapped out in front of home. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single. Here comes the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And a glove flip for 1. On to Moreland as they get. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. No hits to this point.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And that misses 2-2. Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. You can't allow this guy to lead off.
A racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Mitch Moreland goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. And he'll step off and try again. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Bouncer to the left side. Turner has it. On to first, and there were 2 down. Ready once again, Eduardo Nunez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Bellinger moving to his left. And that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kike Hernandez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Heath Hembry is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 37, Heath Hembry.
First pitch of the at-bat. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Nunez right there, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Here's Manny Machado now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Here's another 1-2. Rarely do you see a player of this caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. And the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of the zone for strike 1.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to win.
Hold that thought as this one is deep down the line in left, hooking, but it's a fair ball, home run. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yasmani Grandal, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. No balls and a strike to count. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. They'll whip this one to first in time. And now at the plate, Brock Holt. And his guys needed to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. Hit out towards second. Go on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Into the box now, Sandy Leon. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Rafael Devers will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. This is line to left. Oh, and the perfect game is erased in the 9th. The pitcher, Heath Hembry, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Steve Pearce will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Steve Pearce.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Kenley Jansen answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. 0-1 pitch on its way. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1 and 2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mookie Betts. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Now a spin and a throw back to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. Devers at second with 2 down. One 0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one.
On to first, and that's your ball game. And guys, a Dodger victory may not have been possible here without the start turned in by this man, Clayton Kershaw. What a performance he turned in. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, they sent him out there to try to finish off the complete game, but he wound up needing a little bit of help from his friends in the bullpen. Still, 8 1/3 quality innings.